And then, of course, there's İlkay Gündoğan for clubs like Oxford, Wigan and Ipswich. He's played in every game so far this year.
Of course, of Manchester United. Against Everton in 2020, and 3 years later, just over a year as the City manager, they are stricken still with injuries, particularly in defensive positions. Only from Blackpool, he starts up front in place of the top scorer, Cole Stockton. Paul Scholes is head of recruitment. Ryan Giggs is the sporting back in the FA Cup since his 2 goals beat Manchester United at Wembley the season before last. In the UK, Manchester hasn't escaped, perhaps had some of the worst weather. I feel a little bit sorry for the Salford players because the background, the back's winding up for the shot. And
then he'll step into midfield. Didn't quite get his first touch right, which...
Taking on Shepherd. Cutting it back. 20 forward here, Manchester City. Really for Doku.
Distance of the goalkeeper. Couldn't quite keep it out. Gets a hand to it with the ball. Really thought about getting his shot away, but then...
Late in that game, early in this one, Manchester City won.
This times his pass well. He just took his first touch inside.
Minute. And we see... Terminology. Well, it is the world's oldest. Here's Doku again. Has another go.
Good skill from Doku, just to go inside the first challenge of Lund.
Well, there's a positive riposte.
Garbutt gets up above.
O'Reilly will want to get into midfield. Palmer hoping. Drops for Savinho. There he is.
It's a good ball played into the box. He gone with his lace.
And also sells a lot of money. And there's another goal. And what a moment it is for Divin Mubama on his debut. A chance impossible to miss. And Manchester City lead by 2-0.
And he is going to book.
Tilt trying to see it out. And he's been able to do that. The psychological pressure of playing such a big game. He's been beaten twice. Vision is Nathan Ake. So you do feel if they... there was a turnover there that might have gone... They're lining up in the middle and City blue, but Lund gets it away. He's getting and sending Jack Grealish sprinting forward, and he appreciated the pass. Tilt trying to zone from Blackpool. Still going, looking for something pretty sensational here, and it would have been a little bit more power on it, getting it back. He's always looking to arrow it back towards him. Scoring the first goal.
Challenge from Gündoğan.
The hips, a shimmy of the shoulders. And then the shot is a wasteful one from Savinho. He's got that ability to bend it into the top corner. Gone through to the 4th round earlier today. It's a free kick to Salford. Inside the last 5 minutes of regulation time. Now here's Lund. Burko rushed it.
A couple of decent moments for Salford.
Not much more than 10 years ago, they might have more trouble here. The fact has gone up, but did look well offside. But they were in the 8th tier of English football. Now, and off it goes again. And the referee sees that as not a foul, but it's by Abdullah Khan. Well, that could have led to changing the perspective. Darting into the box, but they're in there now. And O'Reilly, and it's 3. It's a great moment for another youngster here. Nico O'Reilly writes his name on an FA Cup scoreline for Manchester City. And it's 3-0 with half-time beckoning.
And once again, the player to set it all up was Doku down that left. Still like to see a lot more from Jack Grealish in that number 10 role.
Well, for Carl Robinson, not as hoped for, largely down to Jeremy Doku's setting. So Salford start the second half. Nicely led off by a mistake here that's going to surely lead to Grealish getting a goal or Manchester City getting a penalty. That's suicide. 3 minutes into the second half. And Jack Grealish makes it 4-0 from the spot. And a certain amount of inner relief. Goes such a long time without a goal for his club. He did score for England in 2024. It's the same sort of angle that Doku was coming at Salford from. But not actually trying to get a foot in there, and it's a free kick to Salford there.
Obama had a chance to get his shot away.
And spell it Leicester. It's mere consolation. Well, that's been pretty much a battle as bookies. There's Doku from the right. Oh, it's a lovely goal. Beautifully taken by McAtee at the near post. He made the run. The ball arrived. And Manchester City moved further and further away. And that's as good as we've seen.
Well, just look at the movement of Doku down that right-hand side. In combination, I think.
Doku. Phil Foden will want to. Salford here. Still Doku. Wants himself. Shout it. I'm going to take it. And the goalkeeper was committed, and Doku just dispatched it in keeping with his performance right from the start, really. You know, performance that's been easier for Manchester City than Foden. Now it is another one. The flag has stayed down. McAtee, Foden's shot turned out to be a pass.
Turned out to be a very good pass as well, and he wasn't offside. One of the defenders was going back in. McAtee controlled it nicely and then had the composure just to pass it in the corner.
Getting run. A bit of pressure, and that was taken on early by Stockton with the eye of a practiced goal scorer. And passes it in, and there's number 8, and it's a great feeling for James McAtee, who gets himself up onto his feet, having scored a hat-trick in the 3rd round of the FA Cup.